number one game is... Oh, you're here early, Internet. Welcome back to the Game Plan. I'm Andrew Cohen. So in the last episode, I brought up the characteristics of Madden 16 that make it my favorite video game. In this episode, I'm going to talk about how these same characteristics exist in Pandemic Legacy. In both games, there's a sense of realism. In Madden 16, this is because of the realistic gameplay. In Pandemic Legacy, this comes from the theme, realistic setting, tension, and storyline. Both games have a long-term goal. In Madden 16, this is playing through a season and winning a Super Bowl. In Pandemic Legacy, this is playing through the 12 months, facing the challenges, and also eradicating the 4 diseases. In Madden 16, you're trying to find the best combination of players that's going to win you every game. In Pandemic Legacy, you're doing the same thing, but with specialists. In Madden, there's many different upgrades you can make. These upgrades are players, stadiums, coaches, etc. In Pandemic Legacy, you also have many different upgrades. These are character upgrades, positive mutations, funded events, and many other things. In both games, you have a different strategy for every game you play. In Madden 16, you have to have a different strategy because every team you play has different players and schemes, so you have to prepare for each team differently. In Pandemic Legacy, there's a random setup before every game, and because of the objectives, you have to prepare differently for every game. Before playing Pandemic Legacy, I would have never thought that any board game could be similar at all to any video game. But after playing Pandemic Legacy and analyzing the two games, there really are some key similarities between the two. So what? Oh, look at the time. That's going to be the topic for next episode, I guess. Until then, this is Andrew Cohen, and this has been The Game Plan.